Hey, it's all about this side once again, and I seriously hope that you are seriously loving all the content inside Facebook Bootcamp, right? So, in this video, we are going to talk about the Facebook custom audience, right? So, in the last video, we talked about the kind of audience which is interest based, behavior based, demographic based, right? But as I told you, that the communication to the hot audience has to be different from the cold audience and the warm audience and the lukewarm audience, right? So in this video, we are going to talk about the hot audience, how to literally find that hot audience, how to literally find that warm audience. So this is exactly what we are going to do. This is exactly what we do by with the help of Facebook custom audience, right? The Facebook custom audience is actually the thing which is going to make you real money, right? Because we are going to target everybody with the help of Facebook custom audience who are actually in your hot traffic zone, who are actually in your warm traffic zone. So this is how we make the Facebook custom audience, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to switch over to this video. I'm going to switch over my laptop, turn on the screen and do this video, right? And you want to learn this video and maybe see, I should tell you that this video is literally very important. So if you find yourself literally puzzled at some point, come back to this video, take the notes, make the notes. This is powerful stuff. You want to learn this very carefully, right? So this is Facebook custom audience and this is literally very important, right? And guys, once again, very serious, right below this video, we have the link for the live Facebook workshop that I'm going to do for you one-on-one. We are going to set one-on-one, right? And we are going to do that workshop. I'm going to talk about more stuff inside Facebook advertising. Plus, I'm going to talk about the advanced certification of Facebook, right? So this is timeline domination, the most advanced Facebook course that has ever been created. I'm going to talk about it inside that Facebook workshop. So see, if you are really serious about mastering Facebook, if you are really serious about your career, your business and all the things that you want to grow online, see, Facebook is the place to be. And to learn, to master, to actually literally learn from somebody who is actually doing it, we are literally spending it on Facebook every single day. You want to learn all of it. You want to just dissolve into it, and that is what we have done inside timeline domination, right? And I'm going to talk about it in that free workshop that I'm doing one-on-one, right? So pause this video right now, click on the link, register for the free workshop, plus come back and watch this video once again, right? So let's do it. Let me switch over to my laptop. You pause the video, you go over to that, register for the link and come back and let's start this video with that training of Facebook custom audience, right? Let's do it. Hey there, welcome back to this video, and in this video we are going to discuss about Facebook custom audience. Just like I said in the last video, that Facebook targeting is divided into multiple sections, right? So custom audience, lookalike audience, interest based, demographic based, behavior and few more categories, right? So we discussed about these four in the last video. Now how does these four get defined by Facebook? Just a very quick answer. Facebook understands your daily activity, right? Facebook understands the kind of URLs you are visiting in the new tab, right? So Facebook has seen everything. Facebook knows the kind of pages you interact with. Facebook knows the kind of pages you have liked. So Facebook has all this data. Based on that, Facebook has come up with the interest targeting, the demographic targeting and all the other things, right? So all the updates that you do. So Facebook knows who is a frequent traveler. Facebook, all the updates that you do, like in terms of job, you got a new job. So Facebook knows about that data. So Facebook comes up with that sort of data in these four categories. But at the same time, you can also make your custom audience, right? The custom audience that is going to be the superpower of your business, the hot leads. Just like I said in the first video, that the people who will come under your hot traffic zone, your warm traffic zone, these are those people whom you will create with the help of the custom audience and the lookalike audience, right? So these are very important set of audience that you are going to have. So how do you create that? Let me go back to this page, right? This is the page where we left off, and over here you saw that custom audience we had left for the next video, right? So inside Facebook you have this option of creating audiences, right? Of creating audiences. Now you will go over here, right? You will go over here and you will tell Facebook that according to your business, this is the audience that I want to create, right? This is the audience that I want to create. So what you will do, you will either create a custom audience or you can create a lookalike audience. Lookalike audience will be created once you have created a custom audience, right? So let me just show you very quickly how to do this. Now what you can do, you can either click on customer file and you can upload your own file, your own CSV file with the phone numbers, with the email IDs, or the other data which is allowed by Facebook, right? So let's say the country and all the other things, right? So you can upload the data as per this, or I mean, the phone numbers and the email ID is number one thing that we upload when we are creating the custom audience. You are not supposed to add each and every of this thing. Let's say you have the custom audience, let's say you have the list of buyers only in the form of email IDs. You only have just one column in your CSV file. You can go ahead and upload this, right? Facebook will match the data and will show the advertisements according to those set of people, right? So this can be done. So you can upload the phone numbers, you can upload the email IDs, you can do everything, right? And then you can name the audience. This will start showing up inside your targeting, right? So this is how you can make your first set of custom audience. Next, you will click on over here once again. Now this is important, you have to take care of this very carefully. This customer file is the hot audience, right? Your own customers. This website traffic is the traffic which is really hot as well as warm, right? So just like our customer, just like our imaginary coffee shop, right? So this is the imaginary coffee shop, right? This was the place where we were selling the coffee. So what I will do, I will take this URL, I will copy this URL, and I will go to the asset library once again, creating the custom audience. And what I am going to do is I am going to tell to Facebook that anyone who is going to visit this particular URL, right? Anyone who is going to visit this particular URL, I will click on equals, like this is my coffee page URL, and I will write down that this is my coffee product URL, let's say. So now Facebook, I will click on create audience, right? So Facebook will start populating this because I mean there's no as such activity on this page, and there's not going to be any activity in this page, so you won't see a lot of people being shown over here. But this is how you will create your custom audience, right? So you will upload your URL inside Facebook and you will tell Facebook that this is a custom audience for me, right? So make an audience for this page. Next up, now just imagine the fact that this is the TSX store for which I was running the ads, right? Now let me just shut it down and let me just open this thing. Now let me open the polos category, let me open the Henleys category, let me open the tops category, and let me open the men's watches category, right? So what I can do is I can create the category as per the people's liking, right? So I can go ahead and click on creating a new custom audience, right? And people who visited specific web pages, I will write down polos, right? And I will keep it as contains because this works as a parent URL, right? So the polos remain intact in just in case if I go ahead and select any product, right? So I will write it down, all visits to polos, right? Or maybe I can simply write it as polos, right? So all the audience, my audience has now been created in terms of polos, right? Now Henley, I can create my audience as per Henley, right? So we are not selling coffee right now, we are selling t-shirts, right? So all the people who have visited the Henley page, right? I will click on creating the audience. Now my Henley audience has been created, and just like you remember that we have already made the conversion right? So I will also create the conversion as per this business, right? So my custom conversion, so my custom conversion has also been created, right? And all those people who have visited the thank you page, now inside the advertisement that I will be creating, what I will be doing is I will be selecting the audience which is the Henley audience, right? I will be selecting the audience which is the Henley audience. So I would want to show the ad to all the Henley audience, and I will be excluding all the people who have visited the thank you page, right? I will be excluding all the people who have visited the thank you page. So I will create another audience, another set of audience over here, right? So let's say, uh, what was that page? Let me go back over here. Okay, so let me say this is my thank you page for my t-shirt business, right? So I will click another custom audience with the website traffic, right? I will write specific web pages and I will keep it as equals, and let's say this is for Henley purchase, right? Let's say this is for Henley purchase. So what we have done is we have created the custom audience for our reference, right? Number one, all people who visited Henley page. Now tell me, all who are all the people who will be visiting the Henley page? Of course, all the people who are interested in Henleys, right? Now, second set of audience is all people who have visited the thank you page, right? So I have created two audiences. Number one, all the people who have visited the Henley page. Number two, all the people who have visited the thank you page, right? Now I will create the advertisement in which, okay, I will create the conversion advertisement which I will optimize for conversions, of course, purchase, which I will optimize for purchase conversions, right? And I will show the ad to only those people who have visited the Henley page but did not visit the thank you page. So what we are doing is we are adding the subtraction logic. So I am adding the conversion objective advertisement, right, and optimizing it for the purchase objective, right, and showing the ad only to the people who visited the Henley page but didn't visit the thank you page. So what I am going to do is the same logic which I told you once before, like 10 people, like 10 people visited Henley, 3 of them bought, 7 didn't. We show ads to those 7, right? So what we have done is we have created this audience which is the Henley page audience. We have created this audience which is the 3 bot, which is the audience which is this one visited the thank you page. So ultimately the ones which are left are the didn't ones, right? So we are going to show the ads to those people, right? So how are we going to do this is very simply, we have created the audience already, right? So I will go over here, let me close it as of now. Let me go back over here and let me create a new campaign, right? I will select the conversions objective. I will ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. I will click on save to draft. Right, I will select the conversion event. So since I have created only coffee purchase, so I will select this. But just in case, if I was running the real this sort of business, this business, so I would have created the conversion event for the Henley purchase, right? So this is just to make you understand, right? And create a custom audience. Okay, so sorry, I will have to refresh this thing. Alright, so now we have the custom audience. So what I can do is I can select all those people who have visited the Hinley page, right? And I can exclude all those people who have visited the Hinley purchase page, right? So these are the 10 people who have visited the Hinley page. Just like I told in my example, so these are the 10 people who have visited the Hinley page, and these are the 3 people who have visited the thank you page. So I have excluded them, right? So this means that after this subtraction logic, I'm left with only those 7 people, and I will be showing the ads to those people. Remember when I told that this traffic temperature is going to play a huge role in the Facebook advertisement? This is exactly where it is all happening, right? So this is the traffic temperature which we are covering over here, right? So this is your actual hot audience plus your warm audience, right? So this is your actual hot audience plus your warm audience. So you are showing the advertisements exactly to those people who are interested in your product, right? So this is how you are going to do it. So I hope it is making sense. I will recommend you to watch this video twice thrice until and unless you are completely familiar with all these steps, right? So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, you can put it down in the comment section below, and I will be able to answer you. I will be happy to answer you, right? But you have to understand this very carefully. So you have to create multiple custom audiences, you have to create multiple custom conversions, and always use the subtraction logic. Remove all the people who have visited the thank you page and add all those people who have visited your targeting page. You can even go further inside your targeting, right? So let's say if you have good amount of traffic in your page, in your website, so what I will do, I will create multiple other custom audiences, like all the people who have visited the add to cart page, all the people who have visited the checkout page, right? So I will create that audience as well. So let's say 100 people come to my website, 50 people visited the checkout page, so I will be spending more budget in those people who visited the checkout page but did not purchase, and then I will create another advertisement for the remaining 50 people who only visited my website, right? Because those people who visited the checkout page, they are more likely to buy my product, right? So I will go ahead, I will click on custom audience, I will click on create audience, and you can also play around with all these things, right? You can play around with all these things. People, all website visitors, you can do that. Visitors by time spent, you can do that. Visitors by who people who visited specific web pages, you can do that, right? Just like we did right away. You can add multiple URLs over here. So let's say this is your product page, and let's say this is your checkout page, right? So let's say you want to add them both, right? So you can do that. You can use the AND logic, right? So let's say this is your product page, this is your checkout page, and you say that the person must have visited this page and the person also must have visited this page, right? So this is the audience that you want to create. The person should have visited both of these pages. So now you know that this is, let's say you have a common checkout URL. So but with this logic you will know that this person is coming through the Henley page, right? So you can create, you have to create all sort of logic when you are creating such audiences, right? So in fact, when I do, I add multiple other logics as well in my website. You won't even believe how many audiences do I create, right? I even fall out of number. I create so many audiences, right? In terms of days, in terms of URLs, in terms of all other things which I do, right? So this is what you have to do, right? You can play around with all this. You have multiple other options of creating the audience, right? You can click on creating audience, you can click on app activity, offline activity, engagement. As per your business, you can select and see all these things, right? I cannot go into every other option inside this Facebook bootcamp, because you know, right? I can do only limited things. So you can just go ahead and play around, right? I have already given you enough information where you can go and search and find all the things by yourself. I have given you enough knowledge. Now you go ahead and play around and make me proud, right? And make me proud and come up with the good case studies, right? So that's how you go ahead. So this is it for this video, for the custom audience video, and I will see you in the next one.